Hogwarts Legacy has released on this day for early access users, and that, of course, is only if you pre-order the game in a certain edition, whether it being the deluxe or collector's edition. And my god, does the game look absolutely great and beautiful. They stuck to the source material and brought the wizarding world of Harry Potter to life in a beautiful game adaptation. And yet, we continue to see a last-ditch effort of individuals trying to boycott the game just days before the game is released, with having Veronica Ripley, aka known as Nicotine, a Twitch streamer with over 25,000 followers on Twitch, making a statement, going to the extent of trying to get Twitch to remove the game off of their platform. My god, and it's funny because Hogwarts Legacy introduces you, the player, to the first ever transgender character ever featured in the Harry Potter universe. And we will get to that later. But then again, all of that will be ignored, and we will continue to have people just hate on the game because of the author, J.K. Rowling, having an opinion which many wouldn't find to be controversial at the slightest, and even having her not involved with the game. Rowling herself also never said that trans people shouldn't exist, yet we are continuing to see people make it seem as if that was the case when it isn't. And the statement goes as is. On Saturday, February 4th, I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, utilizing interrupting streams to promote this offensive product. Hogwarts Legacy is a product ultimately funding J.K. Rowling, whose well-documented stance on trans people remains firmly rooted in a callous disregard for human life. Therefore, I will not be streaming to Twitch while this ad campaign remains active. I call on every streamer to join me in taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, and those who support such views. I call on Twitch to end this harmful relationship with Hogwarts Legacy and continue to take steps forward, providing a safe place for the trans community. She says that J.K. Rowling has been well documented with having disregard for human life. Meanwhile, you have Rowling herself donating to women rape centers. I don't know about you, but I don't think she has a disregard for human life, and it's quite the opposite. And it's funny that she's trying to call on other streamers to join her in this boycott. Meanwhile, almost every single big streamer is streaming the game and is also enjoying it. It almost seems that if you can set your political beliefs and thoughts aside, you would certainly also enjoy the game, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan with the game's faithful adaptation of the world. And the comment section is just absolutely destroying her, saying here's an idea, everyone play it or don't play it, whatever you want. Give it a rest. It's a video game that people have worked hard on and many people want to play. Go take a walk. And one that stood out to me the most is this, a trans female saying this: I believe everyone should be free to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy. I pre-ordered it and plan on enjoying it myself. Everyone has been waiting for a game like this, and we need to separate JK from the game developers who have worked endlessly to bring us a masterpiece. Kylie here hit the nail on the coffin and is spot on with how people should approach this game, with ignoring J.K. Rowling and starting to appreciate the developers behind the game and bringing this world to life. And with all this in mind, Hogwarts Legacy features the first ever transgender character in the Harry Potter wizarding world. As we continue on, the new Harry Potter based open world role playing game, which is set in the 1800s wizarding world created by Rowling, introduces players to Serona Ryan, the proprietor of the Three Broomsticks pub in the game's Hogsmeade Village, who informs players that her classmates took some time to realize that she was actually a witch, not a wizard. The evident appearance of trans characters in the wizarding world is significant, given that Rowling has generated widespread controversy over the last few years for making comments that many have perceived as anti-trans. And of course, when it comes to people participating in the boycotts, they won't care about this, or that the dev team took time to implement the first ever transgender character within the wizarding world. They will continue to focus on J.K. Rowling, who doesn't even have no part in the development of the game. And that is why we are seeing scores across the board doing pretty decent on Metacritic, sitting at an 85 respectively for the PS5 version of the game and a 82 for the PC version. Now we will just have to wait and see when user scores come into play and see if this game gets review bombed into hell or if it hardly gets affected at all. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and catch you on the next one. Bye bye.